Hey guys, what's up? It's ET from SongSaga, the game that gets people sharing the stories and soundtrack of their lives. I'm here on day 2 of playing 30 cards in 30 days, where I draw one card randomly out of the SongSaga box and see what song and kind of story it inspires. So let's have a look. Pull a card out. Oh, all right. Tattoos. What's the song? What's the story? Tattoos. Oh man, tattoos. Geez, I'm so glad I don't have any of the tattoos that I once wanted. They were all terrible. But without a doubt, it brings to mind the story of probably just about the worst tattoo I've ever seen. And this was back when I lived in San Francisco, and me and a bunch of friends would all chip in every winter on a ski house up in Lake Tahoe, and we'd go up there every single weekend to snowboard, to ski. And I think there were about like 15 or 20 people that would chip in each season on the house. And some weekends you'd go up and everyone that chipped in would be there, plus they had brought friends. That'd be like 60 people some weekends. Other weekends you go up and you have it to yourself, and both kinds of weekends were super fun. But on the weekend that I'm thinking of, we had just finished our first afternoon of skiing and snowboarding, and I was taking off my snowboard boots and kind of kicking my feet up onto the hearth of the fireplace, where just kind of warming my feet up by the open flames of the fire. And some guy who was the friend of a friend so he wasn't really in the ski house, but he was a guest. He kind of sat down next to me and took off his boots and pulled up his ski pants, and he had this tattoo on his calf. And if you've ever, if you know anything about tattoos, you know they hurt a lot to get. And they take a long time to get. It's not like a quick in and out unless it's like something really, really simple. Well, this guy's tattoo was anything but simple. From memory, it was like a convertible Corvette with chicks standing up in the back with their boobs out. It was like a bong, water pipe. It was bottles of alcohol and beer. It was surfboards. I think there was dragons in there. It was, and hot rod flames, and this is a crazy, massive, beautifully colored, huge tattoo that took up his entire bottom of his leg. And running through this sort of scene was this banner that said Daytona Beach, spring break, and the year, 1990 something or whatever it was. And it was I was looking at this thing, and I don't know this guy, right? And he puts his leg up on the hearth next to mine, and I'm just looking down at his leg, and I'm like, spring break, huh? And the funniest thing is, he goes, yeah, man, I was really drunk. And I'm like, right. I'm like, for 3 days? Because how many times did you have to go back and get the color work done? This was not an in and out, I'm drunk. You would have sobered up fast halfway through this thing. So anyway, that's the story, is the Daytona Beach spring break tattoo. And the song is, I feel like at that time we were all really heavily into Fatboy Slim's, probably his first album. I think it was Better Living Through Chemistry. And the song that comes to mind, I think, is called Song for Lindy. So that's the song. Fatboy Slim, Song for Lindy, crazy tattoo. That's my tattoo story. Have you got a tattoo song and story you'd like to share? Hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear yours, and play along with me over the next 28 days now while I do 30 cards in 30 days. And if you're interested, you can also play our digital version, which is basically a snap lens. So you can play that on Snapchat, but you can also download Snap's free Snap Camera application, and you could be playing a bunch of cards over Zoom or Meet or Teams, whatever video conferencing app you use, and you can play the game with your friends anywhere, which is awesome considering most of us are in a pretty serious state of lockdown still, thanks to COVID. So anyway, that's card number 2. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow.